Elite Facts presents
Companies and products that lied straight to your face.
7.
Rice Krispies will save your children from swine flu. For anyone who lives in the UK, you'll remember the whole swine flu epidemic that plagued the country back in 2009. Although it was a rather unfortunate outbreak, Kellogg's saw this as a perfect opportunity to capitalize. Kellogg's Rice Krispies claimed in big letters that the cereal, quote, now helps support your child's immunity by providing 25% of the daily recommended antioxidants, vitamins, and nutrients. Hate to break it to you, but we seriously doubt that Rice Krispies are even the slightest bit healthy. Don't believe us? The FTC told Kellogg's to stop printing these ridiculous and unproven claims on boxes of Rice Krispies, stating that, quote, while science shows that these antioxidants help support the immune system, given the public attention on H1N1, the company decided to make this change. Oddly enough, this wasn't the first time Kellogg's and the FTC butted heads, as 1 year prior to this incident, Kellogg's got in trouble for saying that Frosted Mini-Wheats increased kids' attentiveness by nearly 20% without the studies to back it up. What they failed to mention is that Rice Krispies is also the secret to immortality. They probably would have gotten more sales if they just said that rather than immunity.
6.
Nutella is good for you. We want to meet the genius who came up with this crappy lie. Anyone with a half a brain in their head knows that Nutella is, in fact, not good for you. But props to whoever it was for following the President Reagan way of thinking. You know, that time when he said that ketchup is a vegetable? Anyway, before we get even more sidetracked, the story here is that Nutella created ads that claimed that the delicious hazelnut spread is actually a nutritious part of a kid's breakfast. No, sorry, we doubt there's anything healthy and nutritious about Nutella. Because of this ridiculous claim, a mother of a 4-year-old sued the company, and Nutella settled for $3 million. People who bought Nutella between January 1st, 2008 and February 3rd, 2012 were able to get reimbursement up to $20. And we wonder how many people took that reimbursement and went right back to buy some more Nutella with it.
5.
Volkswagen's diesel deception. So it's one thing for food products to lie to our face. Cars, on the other hand, yeah, that's kind of a scummy thing to do. So back around 2015, Volkswagen was caught red-handed cheating on mandated emissions tests on its diesel vehicles. It's been said that an estimated 11 million Volkswagen diesel cars were equipped with the software used to cheat on those tests. Volkswagen was caught when a group of scientists at West Virginia University discovered a discrepancy between official VW emissions testing data and real-world road test emission levels. It was said that the road tests conducted with these diesel-based vehicles showed nitrogen oxide emission output was up to 40 times the maximum allowed by law. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, upon further analysis, the scientists discovered that software in the vehicles sensed when the cars were being tested in a lab and triggered equipment that reduced the vehicle's emission output. Sounds good, right? Well, strangely and rather conveniently enough, when the cars were taken out onto the roads, the software disengaged that same equipment, revealing the higher emissions and thus revealing the lie that Volkswagen was trying their hardest to hide. With no other way to cover this up, Volkswagen admitted to cheating on the emissions tests, not only deceiving their customers, but also raising larger concerns about the greater toll its vehicles' emissions have taken on the environment. Following this, they were forced to recall up to 500,000 cars in the United States alone. In Germany, Volkswagen was ordered to recall 2.4 million of its vehicles. The iconic carmaker's CEO had to step down, and the once trusted company is now in crisis mode as it faces tens of billions of dollars in fines, not to mention its plummeting stock value. 4. Soda sizes. Dialing it down a little from the previous entry on this list, this one focuses on a collective of movie theaters and fast food chains. So how many of you pay extra when you go to the movies or McDonald's or wherever for a large soda? I mean, if you're watching a movie, naturally you want to get the most out of your drink so you don't have to get up for a refill right in the middle of a good part. So it makes sense to drop the extra couple of bucks for the large or even extra large soda. Well, sorry to break the news to you, but you're not paying for more. You're just buying a taller and skinnier paper cup. No, seriously. Now, to some, this has been common knowledge for many, many years. But in recent years, someone posted a video online showing an extra large cup of Coca-Cola being poured into a small cup and filling that smaller cup up perfectly. So yeah, this is a minor one, but considering the price of movie theater tickets these days, do you really want to be paying extra for something that isn't really extra? Besides, why aren't you sneaking your own food and drink into the theater? It's always worth a shot.
3,
Straightforward false advertising. Sticking to the subject of soft drinks, who remembers that big scandal when Walmart falsely advertised the price of Coca-Cola? As you can imagine, this didn't go well for them at all, as Walmart agreed to pay more than $66,000 in fines after overcharging customers from 117 stores in New York for Coca-Cola. The supermarket conglomerate had falsely advertised a nationwide sale on the soft drink in 2014, where you could pick up a 12-pack of Coca-Cola or other Coca-Cola products for just $3. Sounds like a good deal, right? Well, not for those who live in New York. Customers in New York State were charged $3.50. According to corporate crime reporter, Walmart staff allegedly lied about the reasons for the price hike, telling customers that New York has a quote-unquote sugar tax.
2,
Scientifically proven. Okay, here's an experiment. Watch the ads on TV and tell us how many times they say scientifically proven. Now sure, not all products advertised on TV say that they're scientifically proven. It's usually reserved for health foods and hair and makeup products. By saying something is scientifically proven, it gives the consumer a sense of relief and a feeling of confidence when purchasing a product. They feel like they know it won't do them any harm. I mean, the research has been done and the company is proud to boast about how much research went into the product, so it must be good, right? Now, okay, in all fairness, when a company does mention this, more often than not, it is true. But Dannon used this tactic when promoting their dairy product, Activia, stating that it was, quote, scientifically and clinically proven to improve gastrointestinal health. As it turns out, that wasn't the case. In lieu of these claims they made, the company was taken to court. By the time the case was all said and done, Dannon had to pay consumers up to $45 million in damages under the terms of a class action settlement reached in federal court. The agreement also called for Dannon to change its health claims for Activia and Dan Active. Sorry guys, it doesn't matter how many Jamie Lee Curtis ads you throw up on TV, nobody is going to buy into your lies after this.
1,
Tesco's PR disaster. Oh God, this story. So anyone who lives in the UK will remember back in 2013 when it was discovered that Tesco's beef burgers were found to have traces of horse meat in them. Oddly enough, the damage control for this situation ended up doing more damage for the brand than it did good, as Tesco was criticized for running a misleading ad campaign in the wake of the scandal. In an attempt to recover from the PR disaster, Tesco ran a 2-page spread in national newspapers with the headline, quote, "What burgers have taught us." Tesco was criticized for implying in the ad that the whole meat industry was implicated in the horse meat fiasco, which was completely untrue. The UK advertising regulator ASA banned the campaign, and nearly 300 million euros, that's $432 million, was wiped off the value of Tesco following the horse meat scandal. They should have just taken the hit, learned from their mistake, and moved on, instead of pointing the finger and blaming something else for their own mistakes. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content and to tap the bell icon to never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.